Val Kilmer was the youngest student ever admitted into the drama department of the prestigious Juilliard School in New York. He has since gone on to star in such memorable films as Jim Morrison in The Doors, the Cape Crusader in Batman Forever, and Doc Holliday in Tombstone.
Why did Val Kilmer vanish from Hollywood at the height of his fame? He was once the face of blockbuster films, like Top Gun, The Doors, Tombstone, and Batman Forever, but by the early 2000s, something changed. Around the same time that disturbing headline discussions started surfacing about elite circles, Kilmer's career dramatically shifted. Big-budget offers dried up. He transitioned to indie films and straight to DVD roles.
Go. Sleep badly. Any questions, hesitate to call.
Bad.
Excuse me?
Sleep bad. Because otherwise it makes it seem like the mechanism that allows you to sleep.
What? Fuckhead? Badly's an adverb. Who taught you grammar? Get out. Vanish.
So what really happened? Val Kilmer was once the face of blockbuster films, Top Gun, The Doors, Batman Forever. But by the early 2000s, something changed. He didn't disappear overnight, but major roles slowly dried up. He moved from studio-backed films to lower-budget, straight-to-DVD releases. It wasn't due to scandal or failure, and it wasn't because of health. In fact, his cancer diagnosis wouldn't come for another decade. In the mid-2010s, Kilmer was diagnosed with throat cancer, a devastating condition that would eventually cost him his voice. As a lifelong Christian Scientist, Val initially declined traditional treatments, instead relying on prayer and spiritual healing, a central part of his faith. But as the illness progressed, he made a heartfelt decision, not because he doubted his beliefs, but because he loved his children. He ultimately accepted treatment to extend his life, while remaining grounded in his convictions. Even through surgeries, the loss of his voice, and unimaginable pain, Val's faith was never shaken, and continued to praise God. Val Kilmer later stated directly that he believed he had been quietly blacklisted from major studio films.
Do you think that people found it difficult to work with you because of that?
Yeah, what's the one past difficult? Impossible?
Impossible.
Yeah, I'm kind of blacklisted. I haven't gotten a studio job in 15 years.
So you feel in a way that you are banned from the...
No, not in a way.
You are?
Yeah, I think.
And he wasn't alone. There seemed to be a pattern, and one that the media rarely talks about. Mel Gibson was one of the first to be cast out of Hollywood, not for talent loss, but for refusing to conform. After directing The Passion of the Christ in 2004, a film that he funded himself when studios refused to touch it, Gibson became a lightning rod. He challenged the system, and the system responded with a vengeance. Overnight, he went from a global icon to an industry pariah. Despite massive box office success, Mel was shut out. He was labeled as extreme, and even unstable. Too religious. Too bold. Too unwilling to bow. Regardless of the resistance he faced, Gibson never backed down. Before filming The Passion, Mel Gibson warned Jim Caviezel that, if you take this role, you may never work in this town again. Caviezel took it anyway, and Mel was unfortunately right. Mainstream roles dried up almost immediately. Studios no longer called. Caviezel's commitment to portraying Christ with reverence came at a cost. He stood firm, and Hollywood walked away. Sylvester Stallone was once the face of American cinema, Rocky, Rambo, Cliffhanger, massive box office icons. But in the 2000s, his studio-backed roles quietly disappeared. He didn't fade, he fought back, creating The Expendables and producing his own films, often teaming up with other sidelined stars like Mel Gibson. He never apologized for being bold, patriotic, or outspoken, but that may be exactly why Hollywood stopped calling. What do Val Kilmer, Mel Gibson, Jim Caviezel, and Sylvester Stallone all have in common? Each one, in different ways, refused to compromise their faith, values, or convictions to fit the mold. And each one was quietly removed, sidelined, or silenced. Often, it came with no explanation. Val Kilmer's fight didn't end with career rejection. It deepened through personal pain, and through it, he stayed grounded in faith. Even without a voice, he had something louder: integrity. He may have been pushed aside by the industry, but he never lost who he was. He put love and faith above pride and fame, choosing character over compromise at every turn. And even after being blacklisted, even after losing his voice, even through the battle with cancer, he never lost his faith. He didn't chase the world, he chased what mattered. And that's the kind of legacy this world can't erase.
Yeah, there will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be.